What's up, guys? It's Scarecrow here from RAZ3, and I'm with my, I guess I could say, co-leader. I don't really like saying that, but yep, it's my RAZ3 friend.
Sniped. Hey everyone, how's it going?
He's waving to you right now, but you can't see it. But this is the first podcast in I guess like RAZ3 podcast series. We just talk about shit and stuff, and yeah. Well, I guess this is our first episode. I guess we could just explain who we are and what we do, I guess. What do you reckon, Jamie? Or Snipe, sorry.
Yeah, well, okay, so pretty much we're just like a, say, competitive slash free, fun playing plan. We don't like to get too competitive, but in saying that, we like to play tactical and, play fair, and technically competitive, you could say. So, we like to work in teams and have call-outs and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, depends what mood we're in, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not a sniping clan, but we do have people like Sniped and RAZ3 who can snipe pretty good. But yeah, but when you do try out, if you do try out, we do ask for your strengths, and if you are a sniper, we will test you on that. But if you're not, doesn't matter. You don't have. You just have to be a good player and a friendly person, I guess. But there's requirements to get in. Do you want to talk about that, or?
Oh yeah, I'll do it. Right, so pretty much there is a age requirement of 14 because we don't want anyone any younger than that.
It's like no offense, but like, well, we
not taking any offense to anyone, but if you're under 14, you shouldn't really be playing shooters like this, really.
Yeah.
Because we're all kind of like 14 years and older, well, way older, and
yeah.
we're a bit of a mature clan, but yeah, like we don't go into game chat too often, and we don't like take the mickey or annoy anyone, because we kind of know about how the gaming community don't take too kindly to kids in game chat. So yeah.
But like, if you are 12 and in 2 years' time you wanna audition, or like do a trial, we're still going. Feel free, man. But you have to reach that requirement. Yeah. As far as your KD ratio goes, I don't think it really matters. I think you have to show that like you're a good player and you can play, like you can go like 30 into a game or something, like, or you could just give call outs. Like we have like a guy who like he's a pretty good player, but like he dies quite a bit. But he's really cooperative, and he's the objective guy, can capture the flag. He'd be running with the flag, so
yeah, runs in head first and finds out where everyone is and gives the call outs. We take him out, get those positions done, leave the opposing team with like 40 points, 40 or less.
But like yeah, I don't think your KD really matters, because my KD's been over 1, but at the moment it's like 0.95 or something, pretty shit. And it's because like I don't really care. I just run out into the open and just like spray and pray with a fucking SMG. But like when I want to play competitively, I can do a good game. So yeah. As far as videos go, anything you want to talk about there, Sniped?
Okay, yeah. So mainly we're not getting too much into the details, but mainly we'll do videos like maybe the odd team Taj with a couple of feeds or something, but mainly just gameplays, team tactics, and clan commentaries maybe, things we can look into and just see what the community wants to see. And if you guys like it, we'll keep continuing to do it.
Yeah. I think that's the main thing. Like, if you guys don't like it, we'll probably stop. But if you guys like it, like, we'll keep going with it.
But if you guys don't like it, you could give us suggestions on how to improve on it.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Not just stop the series altogether.
yeah.
But if you're watching this from our website or from iTunes, there should be just like a link in the description. But if not, it should just be like, just type in like Clan RAZ to YouTube, or you can go to our website, which would be raz.weebly.com, and that should be in the description. But everything gets posted on there. Everything gets posted on our Facebook, it's just RAZ. Everything gets posted on our Twitter, which is RAZTM. If you don't know how to do the TM sign, it's just like Control 2. That's how you do it. Is there anything else we have to talk about us?
No, I think that about wraps it up.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's go into games then. This is for Jamie's favorite topic. What do you think of Modern Warfare 3? Like, what are the good things and what could be improved? Like that. What are the good things and what can be improved?
Where do I bloody start? Okay. Good things. Noob tubes are extremely weak in this game. I like that. Knifing's gone. And a few things have been added in to improve gameplay and make it more fair. But things that could be improved, how about they bring YY back?
Yes!
Because at the moment, YY is just a retarded glitch where your gun glitches out and your hands do a spaz animation, and
it takes 2 years before you can shoot again.
Yeah, but mainly like the perks too. The perks modify the speed of your your movement. They're not really for anything else really. Like most of the perks, like one will increase the speed that you use your equipment, or reload, or aim, or sprint, and all that stuff. But like Modern Warfare 2 had set speeds for equipment, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like a guy could not throw a throwing knife and do it so ninja quick that he survived the dude with like a I don't know, or a let's just say a Spaz 12.
Yeah. Most OP gun.
Yeah, another thing is I reckon since shotguns have become a primary, we've become a bit of a nuisance with like the striker.
I reckon I think they should have kept the Spaz overpowered, because the Spaz is a pump action. Like the striker, if you had a modded controller, which a shitload of people do these days, it's just like a fully automatic gun. They just completely destroy you. As with the Spaz, you can't use a modded controller on that because there's a pump action gun. Like,
yeah,
I don't mind it being overpowered, because like if they shoot and they miss, you have that chance to take them down.
Yeah, and it all depends where you shoot as well. Like like if you shoot a guy like kind of veering off to the right of his leg, there is a chance that whoever he possibly could get you or get a hit marker. But the thing is too that I find very confusing is they took stopping power away as a perk, and then they turned it into a weapon proficiency for shotguns. Which I don't understand, putting it on a shotgun but not putting it on a sniper.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You put it on a striker, but you won't put it on an MSR, which just hit marker.
L11 for the win!
Yeah. But, yeah. So those are and my thoughts on the Modern Warfare 3 and a few things that could happen
Yeah.
to improve it.
Um. I guess that's it. There's not many OP guns, so to speak. I think Jamie would disagree with the gun I use a lot.
Type 95.
I don't know. I think it's fine because it's a burst fire gun. Like they're
Yeah,
supposed to be overpowered.
yeah. Well, it is the thing as well. Like with a 3 round burst, you've got to be very accurate. You can't just spray in a straight line and aim across. You're gonna have gaps in between those shots.
Yeah.
And even then, with the Type 95, shooting through objects will decrease the damage
Yeah.
by quite a bit.
But I guess Time 95 is pretty powerful, but I wouldn't say it's OP. Guns that are OP, the striker is pretty shit. Like OP, I mean. I guess that's it. I can't really think of any other guns that are OP that need to be nerfed. Can you? I'm just going through all the guns in my head. I think that's it. Just fix striker, and I think the gameplay would increase a lot, like as in fun. And maybe pump up the MSR with the damage efficiency, yeah, because that does get hit markers for days. Okay, moving on to since we're still talking about Modern Warfare 3, how about maps? What do you think of the maps? Let's compare it to Modern Warfare 2 because that's its predecessor. So
Wow, maps. Not enough jump spots, I reckon. Not enough that are in the right spots.
yeah,
Like mission, you've got a wee bridge, but it's kind of in an awkward position to do shots off, and to lure someone into the position to even attempt the shot is kind of ridiculous. Like you've got to put them over in the corner of the map, and in SND, are they really going to fall for that? Because it's you know it's a spot where no one usually would be. It's usually the center of the map down that main bit by B on mission,
yeah,
and that's where everyone usually is. But also with like the other maps there, we tried trick shots on what is it? Sea Town. There are a few spots on there, but either they're not high enough, or maybe they are high enough. It's just that they're still in an awkward position. And something about Modern Warfare 3 feels like there's too many objects in your way to you know.
yes, yeah. I think they should also bring back because on Sea Town, you know that bridge where everybody camps in infected, and there's that little
Yeah.
market stall. First trick
Yeah.
shot I tried to do off there, I was thinking, oh, I'm playing COD 4, so I could do that double jump thing where you jump off something, and then you can jump off something again because like you're in midair and you haven't hit the ground like fully yet, and you could like hit the ground and then like jump again. But yeah, I've got to take a call, so I'm gonna pause this recording and I'll be back. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to go take a call. But yeah, what we're talking about? Oh yeah, jumping off Seatown in COD 4, you used to be able to like double jump, but when you hit that market, your guy like, I don't know, it's like he runs out of stamina or something, and it's like he hits it, and then like you can't jump again for like another 2 seconds. It's
That was
just
a bit of a slow-mo walk off.
yeah, it's I don't know. So yeah, I'd like the double jump to come back. I really enjoyed that for trick shotting. The maps, I think I totally agree with what you said. There's too much shit in your way. Like you run around a corner and there's like a fucking wall or there's a market or something in your face. And it seems it's very crushed, not like Battlefield where everything's like spread out. Seems very like it's like a Battlefield map, and then they've like minimized it. You know what I mean? And everything's all crushed and really close together.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was the thing with Modern Warfare 2. You had like big open spaces.
Yeah.
Especially,
Wasteland.
yeah, Wasteland. The
Terminal.
big, yeah, Terminal. Even though it was an airport, it was a huge map.
Yeah.
You had so many places. Like you had the check-in area to the plane. You had that hallway that's got the metal detectors in it by one of the spawns. Just everywhere, there's like something always happening.
Yeah. And you had like the downstairs down the elevator, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. It was a good map.
Yeah, trick shots off the top of the.
It's the best.
Yeah.
I found it. I don't know. It feels like they've nerfed trick shotting and they made it really hard because I find it really hard to do a temper shot. In Modern Warfare 3. So.
Yeah, it's the thing with like they haven't like completely. They kind of haven't completely cancelled out YY. Like the new way to do it is sprint, but honestly, where we have time to sprint when
Yeah.
you're trying to, you're trying to mash all these buttons together. But you've got to add in a sprint as well, and it's too much for me. In my case, you can for me trick shotting is when I do it on the occasion, it's doing a couple of equipment switches and weapon switches and reloads and spins before you jump, and then you add in a few more while you're in midair. There's no like fancy glitches you can do with your guns or anything, or no YY to make it look real smooth, and
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But yeah. What else should we talk about regarding Modern Warfare 3? Spawns. Fix the fucking spawns.
Yes.
I get spawn killed so much. I don't know about you, Sniped, but I'll spawn and I get shot in the face. Especially in free-for-all. Free-for-all is the shittest game type, I swear. You
Free-for-all
spawn...
now is just campers and corners. Modern Warfare 2 free-for-all is a whole bunch of snipers.
Yeah.
I go back.
Lobbies are anyway.
Go back to Modern Warfare 2 and you've got like, all these snipers. Just in like free-for-all is actually fun. It's not repetitive. Like I don't feel Modern Warfare 2 is repetitive. Like I bought I bought one map pack. I hardly ever play it, but even still, those maps are just so good that they never got boring.
Yeah, the COD 4 maps are exactly the same. I could play Crash 1,000 times and I would not get bored of it. Like that was probably one of my favorite maps. I used to play competitive on that map all the time. Like when I see Crash, oh my god, bounces, fucking team play is amazing. I don't know, but yeah. How about let's compare Modern Warfare 3 to Black Ops. So what I mean by that is like the gameplay like online and also survival compared to zombies, because that's pretty much equivalent.
Yeah, well, I reckon there's not much different. Like I feel like they're pretty much the same game with a few adjustments. You know what I mean? Like kind of like different versions. Like the Pokemon games, so they have like 2 versions of the same game. Kind of feels like that with them. Like like the other day, I was kind of bored, and I had a little. I was inspecting the case, and even the cases they had the same layout. And
wait, I got the cases here. I'm just gonna get them. Let's have a look. Holy shit! I just realized that they are. This is 2 guys with guns. like
Yeah.
staring off into the distance.
Yeah. The only thing that stops them from being completely the same in the layout is the fact that the starting menu screen was changed, because I remember seeing a bit of beta footage. I don't know if it was real or not, but it looked very real because they had the same layout as the Modern Warfare 2 layout.
Yeah.
And yeah.
The only thing different in the cases is the fucking title.
Yeah. Seems to be it.
But I tell you what, I think the gameplay is pretty much the same. The guns are pretty much the same when you equate them to their equivalent. The FAMAS being the ACR. All that shit. The AK-47, the AK-74U being, I guess, what would it be? PP90 or MP7?
PP90, I reckon.
Yeah.
Kind of feels the same way, you know what I mean? Like,
It's really lightweight.
yeah, rapid fire, they kind of feel the same way.
Yeah.
MP7, I don't know, it's just weird, that gun.
It's a good gun, but it's really
Yeah.
fucking small. Like, it's a
I
tiny gun.
don't get why it's a primary when the what do they call it? Is it the secondary version of it? It's the
M9?
MP7.
M9?
No, the machine gun pistol.
Yeah, it's the M9, isn't it?
Yeah, they call it the TMP in Modern Warfare 2, but they call it the MP9. So you've got like the MP5, the MP9, and the MP7. Same
Yeah.
gun, different, just pretty much same gun base, just a different model.
Yeah.
But you've classified them in
I
too
know.
confusing.
I like the gameplay's the same. I like the Black Ops maps better. Like,
Yeah,
some of them, like Jungle, that was a sniper's fucking heaven.
yeah, that way over that cliff that you could jump off and take pot shots with.
Yeah, and you used to, like, when somebody's running across the bridge, and you have like lightweight pro, and you just jump off like 1080, spin, hit the ground, no scope.
Yeah.
But yeah. I found myself drawing to hardcore, having to switch to hardcore a lot in that game because I think the guns on Modern Warfare 3 kill a lot quicker than they did on Black Ops.
They were kind of like health was majorly just
Strong.
yeah, like I remember having to unload more than one pistol clip into a guy,
Yeah.
and in Modern Warfare 2 it was like 3 shots.
Yeah. So I found
Like,
myself drawing to hardcore a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've compared it to enough games now. But
Yeah.
how about let's compare it to I guess it's, would it be its biggest competitor on Battlefield, do you reckon?
Yeah, I guess so, because, you know, you've got your Battlefield players, you've got your Call of Duty players, so yeah.
Yeah, I guess like the three big FPS games is like Battlefield, Halo, and Call of Duty. But I guess, because Halo's futuristic, I guess you can't really compare it with Battlefield and Call of Duty.
It kind of just sits out with its own theme of gameplay.
Yeah, and I think that's why it makes it so good. Nobody's tried to
Yeah.
copy it.
Doesn't try to be anything. It's
Yeah. But what about Battlefield 3 compared to Modern Warfare 3? What do you reckon?
Battlefield 3. Some dude created a real life simulator and made it so legit that it almost feels real. Modern Warfare 3 feels like a kind of feels like a Die Hard movie, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, I think what draws me to like Call of Duty is a lot more than Battlefield. I think Battlefield's a great game. Don't get me wrong. I just think the gameplay in Call of Duty is a lot faster. Like, you know what I mean? Because the maps are so small. You run 10 meters and you'll bump into somebody. Whereas with like Battlefield, like you have to like run like because the maps are pretty big and it's pretty awesome. Like having planes and tanks and cars. I mean that's really cool. But I think the gameplay is a lot slower as well. That's just my perspective from what I've played.
Yeah, even with like team deathmatch, it's a bit slow, but it's nice how you can kind of choose what you want to play.
Yeah.
So it's just like um, the whole thing is with it, you've got servers now that you can browse,
Yeah.
even on console.
Yeah. I think the people on it are a lot nicer as well.
Yeah, like
Like the majority, not like so like person who plays Battlefield is a lot nicer than you. I'm just saying like the majority of people is a lot nicer.
yeah, like you don't get guys that rage at everyone saying, "Oh, you're a whole bunch of noobs," blah 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 blah. You've got guys that play tactical, you know, they give you health packs, and they're not gonna be a dick and try and trap you in the corner and think it's funny.
Yeah. But like, oh, you scoped in your sniper for 0.1 seconds. You obviously go. No scoping
Yeah,
is the way to go.
yeah, not Battlefield. It's 500-meter headshot. Raise your scope up. Get that curve in.
Yeah. Hmm. But yeah. I think I found myself drawing to Terraria to calm myself down a bit. I'm not saying I get angry. Wait, that's probably gonna sound really.
Something you drank on your TV the other day.
That's gonna look really contradictory when you upload that video. Like, I don't know when Jamie uploads it, but if this is uploaded before or after, there's a video where I prestiged. I think prestige is it's the worst thing in COD because you get the shittiest weapons to start off with, and I get pretty angry. I'm like, I don't know. I was on
Let me this just boom, boom.
but yeah, first game I completely just went off my face, and second game it was like I don't know, a quarter into the game, and I was like on like a 10 kill streak, and then I had like my Reaper, and I was using that, and I got like I think it was like a 13 kill streak off that, and some guy I was camping like I wasn't camping, but I was like using my laptop in the corner so I wouldn't die, like you're supposed to. Some guy shoots me, and I was pretty pissed. Actually threw my glass of drink into my TV, and I got pretty angry because I was going pretty good, and I wasn't expecting to die while I was lying in the corner. But yeah, that's what happens. So
Yeah, I've actually had a higher kill streak in Battlefield than I have in Modern Warfare 3. My highest kill streak in Battlefield 3 is 25. So if they
nice.
had Moab, they would have been screwed.
Moab is inbound. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we're not really Moab people, are we?
No. Like, you try and go for a Moab, but then it's like, oh, I'm not going to camp. You know, I'm not going to lay back. I'm going to play for the team. Like, if you just happen to stumble upon getting a Moab, you know, that's cool. But, you know, we kind of, like, don't purposely go for Moabs.
I don't know. I find that like when I go for Moab, I do really shit, and then like, but like if I'm playing normal, I'm on like a high kill streak, and I'll go, wait, I could go for a Moab, and then somebody just like kills me straight away. And I'm not paying attention. You see those people that go for the Moabs in like a minute, and, like so much must be running through their head, like it's crazy. Like look at the HUD. You know, you can't fuck up. Like seriously.
So much pressure in it.
Yeah. I just watched a video of Moab in 22 seconds, and it was that guy what was running through his head when he got that Moab in 22 seconds? Like, yeah, I don't know.
Ridiculous when things like that happen. Like I saw a triple Moab vid, but it's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure I've never seen anyone get a triple Moab, but this guy just all pro just went out, played tactical and everything. Like he wasn't like hiding in corners and stuff. He was playing tactical, you know, wiping the guys out, sticking to his corners, sticking to the angles where the enemy weren't going to expect him, and he just got those 3 Moabs.
Yeah. Do you like the Moab better than the nuke? Like the nuke finishes a game, but the Moab just kills the entire team. What do you like better?
Well, I find the nuke was a bit of a, you know, it was a disappointment kind of. You know, there was the thing too. It killed the people on your team as well, and it kind of, you know, it affected their ratios as well. Because pretty much just when you think about it, it's pretty much just team killing.
Yeah.
And like with a Moab, it's more of a tactical weapon.
Yeah.
Almost feels like, you know, you're helping because you're helping your team out in the long run. And the nuke was just kind of like, you know, boom, game's over.
I guess if you get it in free for all, it's fine. But like, yeah, I completely understand what you mean.
Yeah, it's just like, well, if like the enemy had like a leading score and then the enemy were just spamming noob tubes with 1-man army, he got nuke and his team's going 0 to 239, and then this guy just flops out a nuke, boom, game's over, and the team that actually doing something loses.
Yeah. What about like? How about this? If you had, did you like the idea of the game ending, or didn't you? Like your team automatically wins when you get a nuke.
Yeah.
What did you like that idea? Like, did you like the concept of when you get a nuke, you pull it in, you win? Do you like that idea, or do you like the Moab idea where the game where the game keeps going?
Well, with a nuke, it kind of doesn't make sense. Like, if you're gonna nuke both teams, it's just like, well, no one's gonna end up winning in the first place, because
They're both dead.
yeah, both teams are dead and nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Thing with the Moab, both teams will stay in the match, but the opposing team will get an EMP on them, and the team who got the Moab will get a advanced UAV.
Yeah. What about this? A Moab that kills your enemy team and then finishes the game. Do you like that concept, or do you like the? Do you think the game should just keep going no matter what happens?
Okay, games should just keep going, because you know it's not fair if like you've got like a really nothing bad, but like, you know, a team with not the greatest luck, and then they just come across a Moab. It's kind of like a cheap win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like it's pretty shit when somebody gets it from camping in a corner.
Yeah, like that's the thing I had about Modern Warfare 2, when someone just spammed the noob tube and they got a nuke. Like cross-map noob tubers.
They fixed it, but still.
Yeah.
The only rocket I find really overpowered, is the javelin, because that can kill you from 10 meters away.
It's annoying. When you hear it going whoosh through the air, you just kind of gotta think, oh, where is it going? It's not like it should have like an indicator of where it's going. Like a predator shows you where it's going, but why not a javelin? Because it pretty much operates in the same way. Just instead of having no control over it, you target it to a certain position on the map.
So you mean like you know how like in Valkyrie missiles, you used to be able to see them in Black Ops?
Yeah, yeah.
Should be like that?
Yeah, something like that. Because you know, Valkyrie. You could say Valkyrie missiles were like the comparison to the Predator in a way, kind of.
Yeah.
You got two of them, and they were less overpowered.
Well, if you have a Predator missile and a Javelin is about to kill your teammate, you can hit the Javelin with a Predator missile and take it out. Just saying.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
hard, but it's been myth busted.
yeah.
I guess that's all we really have to talk about. Like, there's nothing. There's nothing really to talk about. Like, the concept of elite is pretty cool, but there's nothing really to talk about on elite. Like,
It's kind of like a, you know, it's kind of a dead subject. You know, I'm kind of over with elite. Like, you know, it's just to me, I just find it a nuisance having to pay so much money into a service when like I won't even use half of it. Like I just want the map packs. I don't want anything else.
yeah.
Like with Gears of War, that's you could get a season pass, which is like pretty much elite for Gears of War, and you get a discount off the overall price of all the map packs. But
I mean,
you know,
yeah.
still buy them separately.
Like, you said something a little while ago. I don't know if you remember this, but you said that we play Xbox. We have to pay to play online.
Yeah, that's the thing. We have to pay to play online, and then we have to pay for elite. Then PS3 get to play online for free, and then they have to pay for elite. I reckon for Xbox, it should be you know, compensated in some kind of way. Like we should maybe get a discount or something, or it should just be even cheaper or something.
Yeah,
Because like
I think
I
it should be like
pay,
half price because like
yeah,
it's $80. 40 bucks. How do you think I feel? I have both. Like,
yeah,
I might have to get it on both if this like gets pretty serious.
yeah. Like that's the thing. Like if you don't have the money, you can't, you know, keep playing. Like it's like with it's stupid because like they should just like disband the abilities to for like Xbox Live Party chat and like downloading certain things or something like that. Not not stopping you from playing because like you know what? Because that like Sony, you know, if like they have a I'm pretty sure I remember one of my friends telling me they have a service where you pay for it, but it just gives you extra apps, extra abilities. Nothing that affects gameplay or anything though.
Yeah, that's pretty shit.
Yeah, because like my membership runs out next month, and I've got to come up with $80.
My
But
membership
along,
runs out 12 days.
yeah, and it's like either that or you make no accounts. But that's the thing, you've patched that, and you're only allowed to make 3 accounts.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why don't you like give us like, you know, something that makes it easier? Like,
I mean, I can
you know,
afford it. I can afford to pay for online, but I can't afford to pay for online Modern Warfare 3 and Elite. Like that, like so it's like $80. Modern Warfare 3 for me was $80, and what Call of Duty and Elite is $80. So that's like $240. Like that, it might not sound like a lot, but for a 15-year-old that has a job, right, that I get paid like 15, like was it like 14 bucks an hour or something? It's a big chunk out of your wallet.
yeah, especially when you like, if you're like me, and you don't really have a job because you live in the middle of a paddock, and you know, um,
If
and your
worst comes to
school's
worst,
like,
I'll pay for Jeremy.
yeah, but the thing is like my school's like pretty much it takes me like an hour to get there and an hour to get back home. And like I'm in NCA this year, and to mix that with getting home roughly and like getting unpacked and everything roughly around 5 o'clock, that's not, I can't mix in. Like if I had those 2 hours from 3 to 5, I would commit that to a job. But it's the thing, in this town I live in at the moment, there's no jobs. Like there's one at the Mobile or one at the Foursquare, but it's not something that kind of you want. If you want a job, you want to be happy with it, and you want it to fit with you. It's
Yeah.
got to fit your lifestyle. Like, and that's the thing. When I move, which I will be moving soon in 2 months or so, I can have variety in the jobs I want. Like I could work at a dairy for a bit, and then I can move up and start working in retail, like shops like Dick Smith and stuff.
That's why, like, going to our website, just visiting it is really helpful because we have ads on there, and that gives us money. And what that does is it actually supports all of us. Like, it may only be like $10 a week to all of us, but when you add that all up, it's gonna help all of our clan. And
Yeah, like we're
yeah,
not going to spend it on just random shit like stuff for us. We're working to put it towards stuff for you guys and the community, so we can keep uploading videos and stuff. Like we're gonna work towards getting everyone a capture card,
yeah, everyone in
and
our clan and capture card. Yeah,
yeah, and doing stuff like that, like software and everything, because this stuff is a lot of money,
yeah. But
and
just
like
that little bit of help, really. Yeah,
yeah, you have to start off with something small and work your way up. Like FaZe Clan didn't start off with just everything; they had to work their way up.
yeah,
And
precisely.
and yeah, because when did they start off? 2010.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
2010 they
one
had
year.
like they had these simple basic concepts for an idea, and then they built their way up, and they committed themselves to it, spent their money on it, and built their way up. And that's the thing, like it's quite a bit of money for us to put into stuff like capture cards and all the editing software, especially like when you don't earn that much money. But if we can get a little help from you guys by just like clicking on the website and viewing, like not even you don't even have to view the ad or anything really, but like it still helps us towards getting the software so we can improve,
Yeah,
get better, and put better content on. Like later on, if I get a capture card, I'm going to do game playthroughs of like the newest games when they come out and stuff like that, so you guys can watch it and enjoy it.
yeah, totally. We're not gonna be selfish or anything. It's gonna be
Yeah,
completely dedicated to you guys.
yeah. It's kind of like you want to get involved with the community. Like you don't want to be all like selfish and just go, oh no no, I'm gonna go use all this money for all this crap for me. It's pretty much it's just all for you guys, so we can keep building something and hopefully make something good out of it. Because it's also like like my dad was like going on about, oh, when are you gonna get a job, blah 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 blah. It's like, well, I'm working for something on YouTube, and I want to build it up. And it's like, oh, well, that's not a job. I was like, well, I don't really entirely care if it's a job as long as I get the equipment so I can keep supplying content for
Yeah,
the community and
yeah,
giving back.
yeah. What goes around comes around.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, well, when I do move, I will get a job, and then like I will commit some of that money towards putting stuff on the community. But it helps when you subsidize it by clicking on the website or something, and the ad gets viewed because it still comes to us in a payment.
Yeah.
So yeah,
some of that money might even go to me spending a little while with Jamie.
Yeah.
Because we live in different countries, so
Yeah. I was also thinking when I was walking home today, we could even work towards donating to charities as well.
yeah, totally. I'd love to, like, you see all these famous YouTubers who like do the live streams and you have to donate to charity. Like, yeah, like,
Yeah, like,
it'd feel good to do something that you like and then give to people that don't have a lot.
yeah, like, I would love to give back to some people. Like, I have, you know, like, when I was younger, like, I moved away from my family and everything, and then, like, um, you know, I kind of had to, you know, live, it wasn't, like, as leisurable as it used to be, and then,
Yeah,
like, you know, we still had everything we needed to survive. Like, we had the basics, and we still had some sort of entertainment, but, like, some people don't have that, and you just want to give back so
yeah,
they have a chance to enjoy those things.
yeah, totally, dude, totally. But yeah, mm, yep. Um, I think I don't really have much else to talk about. I think I've explained everything. We'll have
Yeah,
somebody on different next time. It'll probably be me and Sniped will probably be in every podcast unless one of us can't make it and another one's gonna host it. Um, yeah, hopefully we can have some more people on it next time. Some more people from RAZ and move on from there, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah, and yeah, hope the next what would it be? COD 9. COD 9 will be half decent by Treyarch, so supposedly it's going to be like a Black Ops 2, but it's not going to be called Black Ops. It's going to follow off the same storyline, but not be called Black Ops. So that's just rumors from what I've heard. But yeah.
yeah. Hopefully it's something different for a change that will actually you know, be a change for the franchise.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess this is Scarecrow and
Sniped.
I guess that's us signing out really. So and yeah, everything Twitter, our Facebook, YouTube, our website, iTunes, everything will be in the description for you guys. And if you guys wanna have a trial, you guys, I don't know, wanna do something to help us out, like visit our website or wanna, yeah, I don't know, wanna, I don't know, help us to help you. Feel free. Seriously, it'll go a long way. Okay. Well, anything else? Any last words? Sniped?
No, I'm done. I'm pretty good.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for listening, and this is Scarecrow and
Sniped.
from RAZ Clan, signing out.